I'm going to show you how to disassemble an AR-15 rifle. This is a Stag Arms Stag 15 AR-15 rifle that I'm going to demonstrate. This disassembly will work for virtually any AR-15. The AR-15 platform is pretty standard amongst different brands. So the first thing we always do every single time we work with any firearm is verify that it is unloaded. So always, first thing, make sure there's no magazine, and then open the chamber, verify that there is no round in the chamber. First thing you need to do is separate the upper receiver from the lower receiver. So you have two takedown pins, a front one and a rear one. These pins can be taken out just with your fingers, so if you flip it over, press on the pins. They go in a little bit. What that does is it presses them out a little bit on the other side so you can grab a hold of them. Once you disconnect both of those, then your upper and lower will separate. Next, I'm going to show you how to disassemble the AR-15. We're going to remove the buffer and the buffer spring out of the buffer tube. There's a spring-loaded retaining pin right here. So all you need to do is press that down, and that's going to allow your buffer to be pushed forward by the spring. So then just grab it, kind of lift up, and pull that spring out. Buffer, buffer spring, buffer tube, buffer retainer. The next step on how to disassemble an AR-15 is we want to remove the charging handle and the bolt carrier group from the upper receiver. So to do this, all you need to do is press the charging handle latch, pull that part way out. The bolt carrier group will then come out. The charging handle will come out a certain distance, and then it's going to drop down and come out the rest of the way. There's a couple of ears on there that it fits into a notch in there, so get that out. The next step to disassemble an AR-15 is to take the bolt carrier group apart. So we're going to remove the bolt out of the bolt carrier. So the first thing is the firing pin retainer. We're going to get the firing pin out first. A small pointed object, a punch works great. Toothpick, paper clip. It's very easy, comes out. Comes right out. Then the firing pin will drop out. You might have to bang it a few times, and here's your firing pin. Once all that is out, you want to press the bolt into the carrier so that this moves here. Now that the firing pin's removed, that'll twist. You want it to look like that, and then that'll pull right out. That's their cam pin. Pulls right out. That's what holds the bolt in. And now the bolt will pull right out. So here's your bolt. Now the bolt, here's your ejector. That's a spring-loaded ejector plunger, and your extractor is this piece here. Next step to disassemble an AR-15, we're going to remove the extractor, which is this piece right here. Just press down right above this pin here. Press down with your finger, and that pin drops right out. Then your extractor comes right off. In order to remove the ejector plunger and ejector spring, we just need to push out this roll pin. So you want to get a 1/16 inch punch and something like a smart bench block. Just stick it in here like this. Put the punch on there and just tap it out. The pin drops free. Now the ejector is captured with a punch, so just put your thumb over here so it doesn't launch. Pull that out. Plunger comes right out. and the spring comes out. And that's it for the disassembly of the AR-15.